Good evening, everyone. Today is February 3rd, 2019. And first off, I got to congratulate the Patriots for winning the Super Bowl. Wish the LA Rams would have won. But hey, whoever wins the best game, whoever played the best, obviously wins. Anyways, I'm just mumbling right now. But congratulations to the Patriots. Next thing I want to talk about is accepting people, right? Sometimes I got my kid in the background screaming at me, but sometimes in life, from my experience, there are people that you can really get along with, and there are people that you can't really get along with, and I'm sure that goes with everyone. But man, I just got to say, sometimes, I'm a pretty easygoing guy, and I can pretty much feel free to voice my opinion at times. But there are times where, sometimes I don't want to, or I don't want to voice my opinion, or I just feel a little, maybe a little awkward voicing my opinion, or when it comes down to, if there's any sort of like miscommunication between me and another person. And I was having a hard time with this the last few days. And part of me, resorted to maybe I was doing something wrong, or maybe I should respect a person by doing A, B, and C. But I honestly realized that all of that has nothing to do with anything. It really just comes down to accepting somebody for who they are, no matter what they do, and of course, taking those steps accordingly to move forward if things seem out of whack. Obviously, if somebody is being rude to somebody, you got to say something, right? But also, it's an opportunity to really just accept myself, accept ourselves, right? And I think in order to fully appreciate both sides, we've got to find that essence of who we are within ourselves, so that we're able to really find that common ground with the other person. It's just going, the saying goes, how can you give love if you don't have love for yourself? So how can you accept somebody if you don't fully accept yourself? So I've got to fully accept myself first in all ways, whether it's like prejudgment or criticizing, or of myself, right? Because that's definitely a reflection of my exterior world, and it's tough, being able to really look at yourself in the mirror and to go, God, man, this guy isn't a piece of shit. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm just saying, sometimes it runs through my head and go, oh man, guilt, right? Or disgust, or whatever comes up, or dislike or hate, whatever it is. But in order to fully appreciate the other person, we've got to fully appreciate ourselves. So that's a lesson that is not easy for me. And I don't, like I said, I don't have that much of a problem, dealing with a lot of people. But some people just kind of tick me off, or annoy the shit out of me. But I'm learning to find ways to adapt and lessen the annoyance, and be able to get along with the other person, appreciate that part of the other person, because what it comes down to, it's not about having to have the other person do exactly what you want them to do. So otherwise, that's not freedom. That's not freedom of expression. That's not, you know, that's not life. And that's basically comes down to control, which is not what I'm about. The only thing I can control is myself, right? So, yeah. Anyhow, I just kind of rambled on a little bit, and it's a Sunday. Just got done with Super Bowl. Just got back from a friend's birthday party, so I'm just sort of that was on my mind pretty much all day. So I needed to share that. Anyhow, I'm gonna check out. Have a good day, good night, wherever you guys are, and thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.